Okay, my name is Lily Redbook, and for my Southern culture topic, I picked 3, and I'm going to break down all 3 and then combine and tell y'all why I combine them together. For my 3, it is hospitality, manners, and respect. All 3 of these things kind of tie in together to me anyways. As I have grown up in the South, this was something I was taught since I was a baby till now, and I'm going to pass it down to my kids as my mom, her mom's mom passed it down to us. Also, here is my note card before I break down all 3. Okay, first we'll start with hospitality. Some examples for hospitality is smiling at someone if you know them or not. Just walking by someone, shoot them a smile because it's very hospitality of you. If you're broke down, usually people will stop and help you. Now, me, if I'm driving alone, I'm not going to stop and help someone because, the world we live in is kind of dangerous, just not me. But y'all can do that if y'all want. Another thing is inviting people into your home. Just inviting people. Come on. And treating them like family when you do invite them at home. It's very hospitality of you. Asking them to stay and eat. That is another hospitality thing. And yeah, I think that's all for hospitality. Now we'll move on to manners. I feel like everyone knows manners. Most people know manners, even if you're not from the South. I feel like that's not a huge Southern culture thing, but also it kind of ties together with hospitality and respect. Some examples of manners is just saying no ma'am, yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir, please, thank you, no thank you, excuse me. If you're walking by someone, say excuse me. If someone sneezes, say bless you. One thing is arriving on time. That is a very mannered thing. I have trouble with that. I need to work on my manners, I know. No bad language, like if you're at somebody's house that you don't know, don't curse. It's not very mannered of you. Keeping your problems private. I feel like that's an example of manners, especially in the South. Like, don't go over to some random person's house talking about why your husband and you were getting a divorce. Like, that's private. That's for you and your husband, not for the whole community to know, which I know in my small town, they have problems with that. No phone at the table. That is something that I have been taught to do. Don't chew with your mouth open. Don't talk with food in your mouth. And that's kind of common sense, but you never know. Lastly, my last thing is respect. Have you ever heard of things, always respect your elders? Ties in. Obviously, respect your elders. That's number 1 of example of respect. Number 2 is just don't sit with your elbows on the table and eat. Just not a respect thing. Take off your hat, like if you're praying or the national anthem, take off your hat. If you're walking in front of someone and someone's behind you, you have to open the door. Hold the door open for them. That's kind of a respect thing. But I say all that because I think that saying no ma'am, smiling at someone, elbows off the table, all 3 of those are hospitality, manners, and respect. But I think they all tie in together in our Southern culture. And that is kind of why I picked that as soon as Miss Morrow said something. I was like, yep, hospitality, manners, and respect. I couldn't just pick one because I think they all tie in together of our Southern culture. And yeah, that is why I picked it.